There's a little breakfast restaurant near me where I'm kind of a regular, and they have 2 TVs on which they play sports talk shows. And on these shows, increasingly, they yell at each other at unnecessarily high volume. They sneer at each other's opinions and they argue as if it matters, like it has some kind of an effect. Well, it has an effect, just not on the people that they think. There was a power failure at the diner, and the TVs went out, but the gas was still working on the stove, so they were using that to make the toast and heat up the coffee. And basically, the diner hummed along just fine, except for that one change, which was that the TVs were off. And it turns out, nobody gave a shit. In fact, there was more conversation and the orders were easier to hear. And there's this group of 4 older guys in the corner, and they were sort of more upbeat. I remember thinking to myself, that's the first time I'd heard them laughing in a while. And the fact that they were having more fun made the server feel better. And I came back about 3 days later, and the power was back on, obviously, but the TVs were still off. And I mentioned that to the owner, and she said, yeah, it turns out that people yelling at each other on TV just makes life more miserable for everybody. And I asked her if she was going to take the TVs down, and she said, no, having them there just never turned on was kind of symbolic. Now, the world has a lot of problems, and we can't fix everything easily. But if you'd like to lower your stress a little bit, I have a very cool exercise. You do it right, you only have to do it once.